And welcome back to another video in the Tiny Tech video series, which you know focuses on bits of technology that can be used in your work life, teaching your distance education or even face-to-face classes, and certainly in your one-on-one interfacing with students as they have technological needs. So today we'll talk about creating simple titles, and simple titles really give you an opportunity to take one of your class videos or community videos, a video of a meeting, and to really give it some level of professionalism by adding titles at the beginning and maybe even end titles. I'll show you a simple way of doing this, and as usual you may have to consult some other videos because depending on how you want to edit your videos, a number of options out there. I do have additional videos on that. One of the current ones coming up is Canva is introducing a video editor that I think could be really super easy for you to use, and so we can talk about that in this video as well. So let's jump in and look here at simple titles. Alright, as we talk about simple titles today, you really can think about two things that you need to accomplish what we're talking about. And really these are beginning or end titles that you would have as part of your video that you might share with your class, a class recording, or even one of your committees on campus. And the idea behind this is to have just a little more pop or visual appeal by including titles in your video. So the first thing you need is something to create your titles, and the second thing will be your editor that will attach your titles to your video files. So you could use Microsoft PowerPoint, and PowerPoint actually would allow you to do both the titles and very simple video. I've shown you some other videos on this, so I'm not going to repeat it, and in particular I would recommend the video called Working with Video. The section you might check out is around 36 minutes when I talk about PowerPoint. So PowerPoint will definitely get the job done. You're probably already familiar with it, and as you know, you can create titles. You can save titles as videos, and then there are ways to import, as I discussed in that other video, your videos in here and resave those as another video once you have the titles attached to your, let's say, main video. And what I'm suggesting by this is you might have your Zoom session as your one main video file. You're going to bring that in, and if you want beginning and ending titles, you would just attach those to both ends of the video and re-render this or save this as a new video. You could then save it to Canva Studio, and that way it's very easy to share in your class. If you have a YouTube account, you can also then do this all within YouTube as far as saving it there, uploading it, and sharing it with your class or other professional group. I really think, though, the easiest thing for us is going to be using Canva's free online video maker. So if you go to canva.com, canva.com, you could try this out. So if we click on Make Video, it may ask me to log in. I think I'm already logged in. So this is a brand new video here that I can create. So what I'm going to do is find a short video clip just to test this for you. Let me find my shortest one. I just drag it directly to the screen, so I'm going to do that right now. And if you hit the play bar, you can see that it'll actually play the video for you. And if you hit stop, it should stop as well. Now, the other thing that's pretty cool about Canva is there's a lot of free content. And I have a little more content available just because of my, I'm using a pro account version that the college supports. But if you want to, you could explore the free content. And what's cool about that is you can start a new video page here. So if I wanted, for example, this image to play, if someone's swimming, I could resize this to cover the whole canvas. And I do recommend you do that because that's going to allow you to have the full screen taken up. And I actually have another video related to working with this Canva video editor. So right now I'm just going to show you the title screen. So let's say I want to put titles at the beginning of this. What I can do is add a new page. And at any time I can move these around. So I can just work on my titles here and then later move it to the front of the video. So what I might do is just go to find a cool background for this if I wanted to, like a gradient. Very easy to use. If that's too busy, I can change that. I can also go ahead and animate it. So if I want things to move around while I'm doing some of this, it can add a little more visual pop to what I'm creating. So now I can create maybe a title of some sort. Let's just pick something random, which isn't going to go with this background, so we'll go ahead and change the background. So like I said, you can do some animation on here. I think I selected the animation, and if this is my main title, I'm not going to call it Baked Fresh, but that is what is currently playing. You can also add transitions between videos. So imagine this is your class clip and this is your title clip. You can just go in and add a transition. I didn't want to add a page. You're seeing here me. Okay, I think I got it. And now the transition is, let's do a dissolve. I like dissolves quite a bit. So then when we play it from the start, we'll see our title screen playing, and it's got that little effect. And then you'll get a dissolve. And imagine this is your class recording of your Zoom session. Okay, so that is all really you have to do. You can add an end title as well if you wanted to. I'm going to actually delete that part of my timeline. And now I'm just going to go to the download here. And the key is I want to download this as a video file. The MP4 is perfect. These are each pages, almost like in PowerPoint. So be sure to select all the pages. And you'll know that if you have all these selected. And then I just hit done and I hit download. And we'll see how long this takes. Once it's done, I'll show you what it looks like. And while that's downloading, I just want to show you that even though I use Final Cut to create my titles for the most part, I actually like some of the visual titles I can create on Canva. I did this one fully on Canva. You see a little animation. What I like about this is I really want some pop here in this window, which is the main title. And to show you what that means, if I have this loaded into YouTube, when these show up, I can use this as the thumbnail. So that's a really nice opportunity to use something. This was also a visual title here that I created using Canva. And I think it has animation as well. Yeah, so that was all done in Canva. Has a lot of good pop to it. I added my own logos on top of it. So you can totally do this title in Canva. And then when you're done, now that our download is complete, we will find our file in our downloads, and let's see, it's called Untitled Design. Okay, and then if this is my complete video, again, imagine at the beginning of this is our title, and then it's going to do that dissolve into the other video. And imagine this is not another title video. Imagine that is your Canvas class that you recorded on Zoom. And so all you have to do at this point would be then to upload this, rename it, and then upload that into Canvas Studio, and you're good to go. So we'll end it there today, but I just want to say that you can create some really amazing titles in Canva using the video editor. So definitely take advantage of it, use it. I think it's super easy to use. You won't have access to every bit of content inside of Canva, but you will have access to enough to definitely get by and do some really stellar titles for your videos in your classes or professional work. That is it today here in Tiny Technology, talking about using simple titles in your professional work. Hopefully, if this is applicable to you, you'll have some opportunity to use it. As always, reach out and I'll be happy to talk to you about any of these video needs that you might have here at the college. I will also be back with additional videos here in the Tiny Technology video series.